Windy City Smokeout, some of the best barbecue around. I am honored to be here with Chef Brian from the kitchen table. What are you cooking up here at Windy City this weekend?
We brought two specialties from the restaurant back in Clermont. We're doing pulled pork empanadas with white barbecue, and then we're also doing a burnt end and pimento grilled cheese.
Oh my gosh, look at this.
Brisket burnt ends folded into pimento cheese, grilled.
All right, that's it. So, how much did you have to drink when you decided to make this sandwich?
Not too much, because
Okay.
they keep the supply flowing at the restaurant, so it works out.
This just seems like the perfect hangover food, right?
Perfect anytime food.
Anytime food, I know. I say hangover because if I was drinking a lot, this thing would be good. I might eat 6 or 7 of these. Very creative, very fun. How many napkins do you think this needs?
If you have to lick your elbow, that's a good sign that the sandwich is made right.
That's awesome. Okay, let's bring in this next item.
So this is our smoked pulled pork that we then roll in empanada dough, deep fry in beef tallow, and then paint in a little white barbecue sauce.
All I heard was beef tallow.
Yeah.
I just I zoned everything out from that point on. I mean, talk about so many levels that you've created there.
Yeah.
Just from the love and the meat, and then I'm assuming you're making all of the empanada dough by hand and all of that.
Of course.
Secret recipe, something you
I mean, slow smoking the pork is the first step.
Okay.
And then we take some of the drippings and we whip it back into the meat so that when you bite into the empanada, you get a little bit of that juice going down the chin.
There's nothing I hate more than a dry empanada.
Right.
You bite into it and you think I got sawdust.
Right.
And it's like the Three Amigos when they're drinking the sand. And I cannot stand a dry empanada. I love what you do. And everybody right now, beef tallow.
Yeah.
That's the magic word.
It's the flavor.
Oh my God.
It makes the dough fry really crispy.
Yeah.
And then we have the juicy meat in the middle. It's perfect.
And it's healthy for you, right? I mean, come on, a healthy empanada. All right, so let's go ahead and talk a little bit about your connection with Jim Beam.
Yep. So the Noe family, which is the descendants of Jim Beam. Freddie is the 8th generation. Mm-hmm. His grandfather was Booker Noe, which Booker's Bourbon's named after. So I work really closely with Fred and Freddie. Freddie's a whiz in the kitchen. And Freddie came up with the idea, every bourbon that's made by Beam is made with the same yeast strain. And we use that same yeast to make our pizza dough back at the restaurant. So there's a lot of collaboration between the bourbon side and the food side.
I got to share a fun story. So my wife and I were at Wrigley Field, and I'm telling Fred, all about this Santori. Oh my gosh, you can make a perfect highball. And he looks at me and goes, Jim Beam has one of those machines. I go, no. He walks me and my wife over. Now I got Fred Noe pouring me and my wife the most perfect highball.
Yep.
And I'm standing there in Wrigley Field, Fred Noe, drinking highballs, Jim Beam highballs.
Yeah.
Man.
Fred collaborates with Santori all the time. His bourbon Legent is a collaboration between Beam and Santori.
So, do you make a barbecue sauce with any of the Jim Beam products?
We like to drink the bourbon. We don't cook with a ton of it, which kind of every now and then we'll marinate or something. But for the most part, it's what's the bourbon taste like in the bottle, and what can we do on the food to make it match?
So that really interests me. So marinade.
Yeah.
What kind of marinade would you? Is it like a part whiskey, part soy? What are you doing when you marinate that?
We mix bourbon and Worcestershire a lot.
Okay.
Yeah, those two go really well. Freddie and I actually made a bourbon together on their Distillery line where we soaked wood in Worcestershire and then aged bourbon in Lafroig barrels.
And I think every time we say the word bourbon, this is what happens, right?
The Bourbon Fairy show.
It's like a little drinking game. Everybody drinking game.
Yeah.
When we say Fred, you got to drink.
So this is the Jim Beam Black 7-year, really smooth, 90 proof, delicious.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Nothing better on a Saturday morning.
Right?
Get some cold Jim Beam before we start pounding some empanadas.
That's right.
Man, this. I might not leave today. I might just stay here for the whole day, and we'll just keep coming up with more questions. All right. Have you been to Chicago before? Or is this your
I
first
have. No, I have.
So what is your favorite restaurant in Chicago that you like to go to?
The Publican is always high on the list. I love the program there. It's really delicious. We also had a phenomenal meal at Duck Duck Goat the other night, which, you know, you kind of can't go wrong.
So fun things at the Publican right now. Rob Levitt from Publican Quality Meats is going to be taking over the kitchen.
Oh, hell yeah.
I know. So
yeah.
18 years of an amazing menu from Paul Kahn.
Yep.
And I cannot wait to see what Rob brings.
Yeah.
That man is a butcher.
Yeah.
Man, he is great when it comes to meat. I'm so excited for the next 18 years of the Publican.
Same.
So I'm just trying to set him up for some new dishes when you go there. I don't want you to be shocked.
No, I'm ready.
Now, everywhere you go, do you bring a bottle of Jim Beam with you?
It's one of the line. The line's extensive because they also make Booker's, Baker's, Knob Creek, Basil Hayden, Little Book. I mean, the line. So today we have a bottle of the Old Granddad 16-year-old, which is...
That sounds nice.
Yeah.
That might be happening off camera. You never know. Okay, so I know your restaurants are Nashville,
New Orleans, and Clermont.
And Clermont.
Yeah.
Okay. And you want to ramble out some of the
Sure.
names so people go visit?
In Nashville, we're in the Thompson Hotel. We have Marsh House, L.A. Jackson, and Killebrew. And in New Orleans, we're in the Pontchartrain Hotel, where we have Jack Rose, Bayou Bar, Hot Tin, and Silver Whistle.
This man is really, really busy. So I thank you for spending a couple minutes with me, talking to me about food, talking about whiskey and bourbon. What a beautiful day at the Windy City Smokeout. Make sure when you are not in Chicago, go and visit his fantastic restaurants.
Yeah. See you there.
Cheers.